Welcome, everyone. Welcome, everyone. This is a test. This is a test, but it's not really a test. I'm kind of at a remote location, and I wanted to see how the stream would go. And we are fully prepared for our morning show, which is going to be at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'm very much in a relaxed mood, feeling really good, and staying very positive, but yet being very strong. So those who do come into the chat room, just let me know how the sound sounds because this is strictly through my phone. And I'd appreciate getting the feedback. There's a little noise behind me, a little work going on behind me, but that's neither here nor there. It's not like I'm in the studio and have the superior sound. I just wanted to reach out and just chit chat a little bit, you know. And I'm just glad to be here, glad to be alive. But for all that is going on in the world, we got to understand that we still have to enjoy ourselves. We still have to live. With all of the fear mongering going on, we have to remember that there are beings on this plane that, whether they're here or from somewhere else, that feast on fear. It somewhat makes the meat of us taste sweeter. Not that they're going to physically eat us, but they consume fear like folks that are hungry going to the all you can eat buffet. And that must be kept in balance. So whenever you feel any kind of fear, what you have to do is understand that it's a call to action. It's a call to action for you to prepare yourself even more. Because look at it this way. If you're in a strange city walking down the rough side of town and you're not prepared, lots of us are going to be very fearful. And we're going to be afraid of what we see around us and what can possibly happen. But this is just on a basic level. If you have a pistol on you, if you have a gun, or whatever kind of weaponry that you know that you can protect yourself against others, okay, it's breaking up, you can't hear as well. Let me take care of that and set it up where we can broadcast it from a lower frequency. Let's see if I can do that. Let's see. Because like I said, this is somewhat of a test. I don't know if you can hear me better, but we'll do it this way. I'll go closer to my Wi-Fi. Okay, let me go back. All right. Give me a second, folks. The real deal will come later on. And okay, let's see. Are you still with me? All right. I fell off the stream for a second. And okay. Tracy, how are you doing? How are you doing? Yeah, it's going to act funny because this is going through my phone and I'm really, really far out in a remote location. And let me know how the sound is sounding now because it's really to let me know for the future when I do. This is really a weak Wi-Fi module that I have, but I'm really up far up in the mountains. So let me know how it sounds. Goatee style. Amir. Yes. Okay. How's the sound for you now? All right. You said there's no sound at all. Can you hear me now? Let me know if you can hear me now. Okay. Yeah. If you don't get a pistol, you got to get a crystal. There you go. No, but the analogy that I was using, and if the sound fades out, just feel free to type it in. I won't know unless you let me know. And every now and then, just let me know if the sound is good. But that's the thing. You walk down that same street that you might be a little apprehensive in walking down in the so-called bad crime-ridden side of the neighborhood, and you're not gonna feel good about it. You know, you're gonna be a little fearful possibly because you're not prepared. So what do? The next time you come down and you are prepared to defend yourself, you move more confidently. There's less fear. You're still going to look out and have a strategy, but you're prepared. And that being prepared is a strategy, number one. So, whatever brings any kind of apprehension or fear to you, and many of us don't like to admit that there's fear, but we all feel fear. Only the people who really, it doesn't mean you're walking around scared, right? Queen Marat, how are you? West William, yes. Okay, everything is good. So I'll be doing more of these from where I stand. So what I'm gonna do is probably give you a nice little view of where I am. Let me see what I can do here. Let me see. I'm gonna open this up. Okay, here we go. Give me a second, y'all. This might be worth it. This might be worth it. Let me find a wrap around here as much as I can. Excuse my scruffy appearance. I'm kind of jumped up to do what I had to do today. All right, here we go. All right, the sound is good. All right, good. You see the background behind me? All right, I should just take this banner off now, shouldn't I? Let me show you the background behind me. It is really, really beautiful up here. Let me turn it around this way. Mrs. Scurv down there hard at work. I don't know if you could see her. Mrs. Scurv. Lee. I don't know if you can see it down there. I don't even know if I had the camera aimed just right, but that's what it is. So this is where we are. And I want to show you a little bit. Let me just remove this wraparound. So do it this way. Okay, good. Now you can see the mountain view, countryside, whatever you want to call it. Mrs. Scurv down there working as usual. So much to look at and be peaceful. Just wanted to share a little bit of this peace with you. So while the madness is going on out in the world, you know, there are places that you can retreat to, even though anything that happens on a major level will affect us, but the more you can pull yourself out of the system, and like I said, prepare yourself and get yourself ready and prepare yourself as a less fear. Fear is a call to action. You don't have to let it sit up there and defeat you, you know, and beat you down. That's not going to work, you know. Just wanted to give you that little bit of view. You all know what I look like, so what can I say? Yeah. Let me go back to the comments. And okay, how's the sound and how's everything going now? Is it good? All right, good, good, good. Chat room seemed to froze a little bit. So I'll do it this way and just talk. There's no need to face me. But anyway, like I was saying, you know, I didn't even know there was a road over there. That's amazing. But anyway, right now for us, there's going to be all kind of disinformation put out there. There's going to be all types of propaganda. There's going to be movies put out there to distract you. There's going to be music put out there to distract you, to zombify you out with the beats that they chant over and put their spells on. There's all kind of foods out here, GMO, that it's made to twist you around and make you a certain way. You know, I saw not a meme, but a short video that was sent to me. And they were speaking about McDonald's French fries, right? And how the McDonald's French fries in America are quite different from the McDonald's French fries in the UK. Where the McDonald's French fries in the UK have potatoes and I think it's sunflower oil and one other ingredient, the McDonald's French fries in America, it has all kind of ingredients and a major ingredient that's in silly putty. And I also heard some form of formaldehyde, embalming fluid. But what they said in that particular one, there were all these chemicals. And there was one that was like, why would you put that in food? You know, it's not really for us. You know, we know there's a threat of nuclear war going on right now. And I feel it's going to happen, even though there's going to be cyber attacks. But at the same time, you know, we think we're safe, but we're really killing ourselves off. And to really survive this particular time, we're going to have to really pull away from all of these so-called things that we think are amenities and we think are advances and this fake comfort zone that we're in. You're going to have to pull away from that. And the only way to do so, you got to do it cold turkey. Maybe you say you do it gradually, but to me, just cut off from everything and start all over anew and rediscover yourself. Because until we really know what we're about and really ground ourselves and connect ourselves into what we have to connect ourselves in on a spiritual level, which to me, nothing beats nature. Nothing beats nature. But having a strategy and an exit strategy will never go out of style because you see, the minute that you say that you're going to go out into nature, that's kind of a tough call because at what point do you cut off the amenities? As you see nature out here over the side of this other mountain and the other side of that, we have electricity, we have this, we have that. Could you even cut off from that? Can you live bare bones without having to depend on anything? Now, the advances that we can have and make for ourselves that we don't depend if you have solar power and you're catching your own water and all that stuff, we know that, but you need space for that. And the propaganda these days is where they tell you that there's not enough food to go around and we're overpopulated and stuff like that. And that's a damn lie. Because what I found out is you can take every human being on the face of the earth and put them in the motherland. Not that I'd want to put them here or those other ones, right? we have first dibs on that. But to let me see, am I getting a message here? All right. Okay, let me see something here. Indigo King, yes. Zula, ABBC. Oh yeah. Thank you, ABC. Told you I was gonna do it. A lot of folks thought I was barking. a lot of folks, thought I was barking. There's a Scurvis down there. You can see her do a little work in the yard. But I'm gonna be like that woman with a well-endowed cleavage. I ain't gonna show everything, but it is awesome, and this is my supermarket we're looking at, and we've planted things. We need a little rain around, and gotta water it down and build a greenhouse, and it goes so far back, And like I said, this is a place where I can feel at peace, and I'm finally where I want to be, you know. But like I said, nature. You have so many people who jump from one religion to the next, and I'm a Christian now. I'm a Mormon now. I'm a Seventh Day Adventist now. I'm Catholic now. I'm an atheist now. I'm a Muslim now. All that stuff, but guess what? It all comes down to nature. Kind of ranting right now. Um, Got to get back into town so I can do the morning show. Like right now, wherever it is. What time is it now? Let me see. I can't see my time right here. So, can I see it? The sun is. Let me see something. The sun is a kicker. It's a kicker. It's a kicker. Let me see. Let me look at the chat room while I can. Yeah. Lorna Red Wine. David, thank you so much. You just seen a little piece of it right now. Like I said, excuse the noise because there's some work going on inside there. Um, like I said, the strategy. What is the strategy? What is fear telling you to do? What is the call to action that you need to, a lot of people talk. And for many years, there were so many people that I became their hobby. Yeah, Lance is running his mouth and he ain't going to do this and he ain't going to do that. Well, there's so much more. This is only the beginning, and I feel like an 18-year-old that just got out of high school. And there are a lot of things that are already put in motion. Beyond this is not it. This is the beginning. And it's a beautiful thing. But you control that. You control your life. You control your thoughts. You have to stay focused. And, the naysayers are always going to be the naysayers. But trust me, when the naysayers, all they do is talk, they're so worried about your life that they don't do what they have to do for their life. And they never have the balls to take a leap and prepare for it and fight hard. And they don't trust in their work ethic. That's the thing. Work ethic and the discipline and the focus, they will always sit by the side because when you're that way, you reveal what they're not. And they don't like you because of that, because they say, man, this guy, whatever it is, or this woman, or whoever it is, whatever it is that you want to do, you're put here with the seeds of greatness inside you. And I've said this for many years. You have the right to choose a life that you choose, whether it's what I do or what you want to do. I mean, the epitome for some people, I was speaking to a friend of mine, and his goal is to have a one-bedroom flat somewhere in Midtown Manhattan. For me, 38 years I've lived in New York City, and I've tasted every type of life there and been nosy and seen so much that doesn't get me going, but I can't knock a person for what they want to do or secretly wish for their downfall, because if they do make a leap and they do something, they're kindred spirit to me because I'm the same way. There's so many people that will tell you what you can't do, but you just can shut them up. Just do it. And what they're going to say, especially when they've been running their mouth, because most stuff gets back to me. But other than that, like I said, strategy, man. Whatever you have, just make a strategy. You start with that. Like they say, every 1,000-mile journey begins with one step. Well, you're going to have to do that one step. But don't waste any time. I like to be cat-like. I don't want to waste any time. Like when a cat scratches you, he doesn't jump all over you like a puppy dog or a dog. You mess with the cat, he scratches. You don't even realize sometime until you walk away that you got blood coming down the side of your calf. They scratch you just enough to get you up off of them, and you think, oh, that was minor. And then you see all this blood in your sock. So I try to stay conservative with my movement and go below my means and focus what it is that I need for the reality that I want. But going back to the other thing, most of us are not moving with any kind of strategy. Most of us are reactionary. We are reacting to what's put out there. We react to the news. We react to the word that's put out there. We react to what people say. There was a great man years ago that told me before, what was it? He says, oh no. He says, once you turn 50, you can never get a mortgage. Once you turn 50, you could never do that. Once you turn 50, oh no. But who says I'm going to depend on the white man's mortgage? Right? I didn't depend on the white man's mortgage. Maybe I had a plan independent of that. So that's a subservient slave Negro who only feels as though he can operate within the confines of what his master tells him to. No, I'm not buying that. And one day I'm not even going to be here in this country. Or maybe I'll be in multiple countries. And it's not about cockiness, but I'm like that story in the Bible where they say David and Goliath. You get afraid of Goliath. I'm not afraid of no damn Goliath. I'm Goliath. I'm the real Goliath. I might be smaller, but I'll pick up whatever stone I need to pick up and get the job done. You know what I mean? And a lot of time, many of us are taught this in the American system, this self-doubt that we need master to do something for us. But if you have a strategy and you know what it is that you want in this life and you know how you want to live, you understand? You don't have to worry about that. You understand? So that's what I'm talking about. Before I put these railings in, sometimes you kind of forget that it's not up there. Yeah. Nah, let nobody dictate to you and mind control you into what you can do. Well, I mean, how did you do it? You ain't have no money. I never you were broke. I'm not going to claim being broke, but I ain't no rich man either. But when you know that you can do what you do and you have a strategy, that never goes out of style. You project your reality. See, I'm known as a quack to a lot of people because back in the day, when I remember one time I mentioned that, you eat the sun, and the sun right above me, see? That you eat the sun. What do you mean you eat the sun? Like I fly up there with a knife and fork. I was trying to tell a bunch of people that the sun's rays, as you're seeing, okay? The sun's rays feed the earth. They come down and just, you see the leaves on these plants here? The leaves here? It's like a satellite dish, right? No, but the satellite dish is like the leaves. They capture the signal from the sun, and then it comes down to the stem, down to the root, in the different parts of the plant. When it's watered and in the right soil, it nourishes it, and it nourishes it to grow and be strong, and then we go ahead and eat it. So we're not eating the sun directly, we're eating it indirectly, huh? But when you're so caught up in this European colonized, I can't even say education, indoctrination, then you're not going to get it. And for those who, in your life, if you have people in your life that just don't get you, just tell them wait and see. Just tell them wait and see. It may take a little bit of this thing called artificial time, but just wait and see. You understand? So that's where I'm coming from. So what I'm gonna do, let me see something here. I'm gonna, okay, the sound is good. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. I want to put this banner over. And I'm gonna take a little trip, and I'm gonna keep the signal. I hope I don't fall off, but this is how we're gonna do. All right. Gonna travel covertly here. Let me just grab my stuff and like I said, if the signal for some reason happens to cut out because I'm gonna walk through the structure now, then I'll be right back. This is gonna pick up everything. I'll leave this like this. And let me see. Oh yeah, here. You all right? Good, good. Okay, I hope the signal's still here. Kind of walk out in the back right now. Let me check. Let me hear you. Let me hear your comments. Let me see if we're still connected. Yes, T. at Weems. You can get a full night's sleep and come out here and just want to sleep. Not because you're tired, but because you get to such a deep level of relaxation. And let me see if I can open this up a little bit. Where am I now? Where am I? Okay. Let me see if I can take this off. Kind of walk down out here. Find where Mrs. Scurv is. She's over there. Yeah, we definitely need some rain up here. Definitely. Where's my seat? A little spot over here. Okay. The sun is right above me. I hate when the sun is above me because it makes my eyes look like I got these super dark circles under it. Just want to find a spot out here and grab a little seat. Mrs. Scurv has set up some stones up here, and where are they? Sweetie, where are those stones that I could sit? Remember you set up those stones? Where are they? Am I losing my mind? But those little stones. Oh, that's it right there. Oh, oh, okay, yeah, it's better. A little shade. Yeah, this is better. Other part is a little bit too much up in the sun. Then there's a trail down there that goes all the way down to. It's like there's a well, and it's like a trail down there. But I'm not trying to cross paths with any snakes right now. And you can't really see me that good, but it doesn't matter. Um, is the signal still going through and the sound good? Let me go back. I'm not used to working on this phone like this, you know. Um, all right, good, good, good. Uncomfortable truth, Indigo King, you know. Yeah, she's right up there. Yep. Let me bring up there. She's in her deep in thought mood. Let me walk up here. Wait. I know you're working. Just say hi real quick. Let me turn around here so the sun can hit you right. Just say hello. I know you're in your.
Yes. Hello, hello, everyone. How are you, my brothers and sisters?
See
I'm
it.
out. I just need
But
one.
they can't see.
I just need one.
It's the mic. It's
Yeah,
the mic.
but tell me, but
Talking to that.
yes. Hello, hello, everyone. How y'all doing? I'm out
Good to
here
see you.
sweating. It's very hot. I'm working. A little breeze coming through, but it's very hot today. As you can see, I'm sweating a lot. So I'm working, and I hope y'all having a good day wherever you are. I know it's
Here they
morning,
go, King City.
so
Wish he was
grand
out here helping you.
rising. Yes, yes, yes. Y'all take care, and I'm gonna let you go back to Brother Lance, and I'm gonna keep on working. So y'all take care of yourself wherever you are. Much love to y'all, and talk to you soon. Take care now. Peace.
All right. Let me All right. We good. Oh man. Do I have the COVID? So this is how you keep in shape, huh? See, if I wasn't behind the screen and the keyboard so much, I wouldn't be so fat. If I was out here like you all the time. So what kind of plants is this? I'm making small
It's a
talk.
coconut.
Coconut?
That's a coconut
Like I
tree.
didn't know that, but I had to
You
ask.
know. There's a coconut.
Well, after the rainy season comes in and everything starts springing up.
Yeah, everything is kind of dry now because the time is very dry. So, um, preparing the place for everything that is gonna come back again, and you
Hmm.
know the rain season soon comes, so everything soon start looking green and lush again. Like last year, it was so beautiful, but
And
it's
things are growing
been
up. I
very
mean, like
dry since December.
the
So
weeds, and not just weeds, but everything was just shooting up.
yeah, everything.
Yeah.
We had a lot of pumpkins, a lot of greens like callaloo and all the good stuff. But
Hmm.
we need a lot of rain, a lot of rain.
Yeah.
So once the rain season come back again, everything gonna be so beautiful. I cut down a lot of the things in here.
Hmm.
Down here, I had a lot of yellow yams. For who knows about yellow yams, I know mostly people from the island, like Jamaica and stuff, they know about. So I had a lot. So I had to take them out because it's time for them to start growing back. So
Hmm. Oh, no, you just hold this up to your mouth. That's the part.
yeah. So
Don't cover it.
yeah, the yams are gonna start growing back. I just plant back the heads them. I take out the food. They were very good. So as you can see, the place is cleaned out all this stuff. What's in here? I don't eat cassava. There's a lot of cassava on the land, so I cut them out. Put back the yams. I'm gonna put some more yam. I have some sweet potato coming. And I have a lot of fruit trees, but now it's dry, so I clean out all the weeds. As you can see, the place is clear, so everything is gonna spring up back really nice. And at least the trees, like the mango trees and the plum trees and the
Yes.
soursop, they're gonna
Now
have
we're talking.
place to spread because they have to have room to
Let's not
spread
forget the
around.
watermelons now.
Yeah, so everything is gonna be nice. The bananas, everything, because bananas love a lot of water and sugar cane, but you're not getting a lot of water, they're not doing so good. But they soon come back one because the banana reason be for them like that, they don't go all the way. If somebody else know more, they can tell me in the comment section. But I notice like when you plant bananas, because I always plant them and they don't go far down in the earth, like like the mango trees and the plum trees and the soursop, the roots go way down. The avocado, they go way down, and they'll go way down to water. But the bananas and the sugar cane don't go that far, so you have to give them a lot of water. And also the breadfruit tree, I noticed it loves a lot of water. So that's what I'm working on. You see, the place is so cleaned up and
Hmm.
everything. I cleaned it all out, and it's soon been looking green and lush again once the rainy season comes back again. Brother, I just want to have me on there, but I'm
You
working.
know more about this stuff than I do. I couldn't tell you nothing.
But I thought,
I'm a New York City slicker. I don't know nothing about this stuff. Yeah, you believe that. I'm studying and I'm learning. You know. So I guess let me get this sound right. Let me get these earphones in right. This is mainly like a little hangout before the show, and we're gonna be getting out of here soon, and heading on down. But every day to come up and do a little bit of work, that's what it is. That's what it's all about. But I want to build some nice things back here, like an outdoor little restaurant, nice little, just where am I now? I'm over here. Yeah, it is dry out here. What is this over here growing? But all of this is plush. When the rainy season comes, you can get 10 families and they can't eat up what's out here. What is this? The heck? I don't know. But out back down in this way, shoot, it is just so much growth. My dream is to walk out here with no clothes on, like they say Adam. We know that story's suspect because we are that. And eat fruit. I gotta build up a big wall so nobody sees me. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna chill out back here a little more. All right, I'm gonna wrap with everybody. Let me look at the chat room. Did you say my plant banana in a little pit? Yeah. Yes, Linda. Traveling pedicurist. Showing her why she works. She loves it. She has no problem, with it all. And for those who said hello to her, she couldn't really see the chat room. It's right there, but you really, I think I had it on a different setting anyway. So it's what it's all about. And when you live a certain way, you try to live a certain way. Like me, I'm not into being a hater on anybody. I'm not out here or anywhere to, for me, it's just about living peaceful and knowing that we have everything that we need from within, internally, and just working with that. Because when people talk about God, 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 and I'm seeing something else growing up, nothing's really growing up here now. Just not the season. Everything here is seasonal, and we have a dry season and we have a rainy season. For those who know, when the rainy season, when it starts touching down with regular rain, it's a wrap. You can dig up weeds all over, which this is not like a 1 day thing, and that's not even counting at the front of the structure, right? So a whole lot of land out there too. So you know, when you start doing it, cleaning up certain areas, whatever, by the time you finish, you're gonna have to go back again and start. I mean, like it's like these things. I remember there was a vine, a certain kind of vine that my father brought home, and this is in New York, right? And this was in a little front yard because the houses up there close together more so, and then the land, and you only have so much of a summer up there. But this vine would climb like on the house, and it had these big leaves, and it was it was so strong, it would kind of like support itself like this, it's on the ground, and it would just kind of pull up. I swear that thing looked like it was crawling at you. Not really, but when you go outside, come inside, you look at it. 2 days later, you come back, it's like a foot and a half longer. It's like, how is this thing? It's like it is living, and it has a presence of its own. The vibration. I can't say mind, like we have the brain and certain things, but it definitely was living and vibrating. When you look at it, it wasn't so much spooky, but when I was a kid, I always thought that like this is something that's coming to get me, but it was something. And when you come out here, I'm all over the place with the conversation, y'all. So I'm just chilling. I just want to do this to make sure this thing works all right. But when you're out here or anywhere in nature, whether it's America, here, whatever, I'm not going to say it's just over here, but I will tell you the vibes are strong out here. The vibes are very, very strong out here. And all this living matter, all these living beings, and what you see up top here and over me, and I mean, I'm going to plant several mango trees out here, big with hundreds of mangoes on them, more than you could eat, and I'll just be, you know, but it's therapeutic. It does something to you. Like it's me sitting here. I don't want to go. I don't want to leave. Our project is not finished yet, so a lot of things we have to do. But me being up here, and when I am up here, it's going. You're gonna have to pry me out the house. You're gonna have to pry me out, um, because I'm still detoxing off of my life in New York City, right? And even in America. And I lived in Orlando for 19 years, and that's like running around second base real quick. It didn't have an effect on who I am, even though I'm still rocking the New York hat, which doesn't mean anything. I'm not one of those New Yorkers who think I'm better than anybody else because I'm from New York and all that. No, I'm not into that. But I do love the fact that I was raised there, born there, and there's a lot that I can share, but not to feel any kind of arrogant way over anybody. Anybody feel that way toward me, that they don't even know me, because I'm the same person I've always been. But here, I don't know if you hear the music on the other side. Like this is like a valley that it goes up again, and then the mountain views on the other side that are phenomenal. And just like this goes up top, on the other side of the road, you can see for miles, you know. And I got my eye on certain things over there. But um, wherever you are up here, I can literally lay out here and just fall asleep. My thing is, you got one drawback now. I'm gonna be fair. You got king cobras out here. They don't usually bother you, and when you're walled off and not fenced, but just a nice tall wall, you lit up, whatever have you. But yeah, Mr. Scurv saw one the other day, so I don't think I'd fall asleep out here. But yeah, we have nature is out here, the black mambas and all of that stuff. But they usually don't. They aggressive and they'll come after you, but they usually don't. If you see them, you don't play. So for me, any snake I see, I do away with any of them. You know, but that other one there, I ain't gonna play with it. But that's in life. Any human snake I see, we're gonna do away with it. You know. Oh, it's very calm. It's very calm. It's very very calm. It's just so calm. I mean, it's so peaceful and calm and private without being walled off yet. If I needed to do a one or two, I could do it right here. Nobody will see me. Too much information. Not that it hasn't already been done, right? But yeah, I just wanted you to see a little bit of the peace and tranquility, and I mean the breeze, man, the sun, and I'm down more than when I was up on the balcony, and that was the middle balcony. If I was on the top balcony, you'd see a whole lot more. And a lot of my shows, I'll still do a rooftop from up here when I'm not there anymore. But when I'm not there anymore, the landlord said, he says, "Hey, I love your rooftops. And even if you're not living here anymore, you got to come down at least once or twice a week and do a rooftop." I'm like, okay, I'll do it. Just don't think I'm some pervert going up on a roof for no reason, right? But life is good, and I'm not. For me, I'm not gonna let. I know what is happening in the world, but I am not gonna let any negative force out here rob me of my joy because I made it. And for me to make it, I don't have a Lamborghini out there. I don't have a 20-bedroom mansion, but I'm out of the system. And I'm not going to keep saying that like a nan and a nan thing. I just want to say that no matter what your situation, when you have a strategy and you have a plan, do not let anybody who is insecure or who doesn't believe in himself tell you what you can't do. Don't let them. If they got a sorry ass defeatist mentality, usually these kind of people were born and bred to fit into a system that will never serve them, and they have to wait on their master to give them what. No, I want more, and I don't want more for the sake of just having more to exploit and say I have more. No, I want more so I can do more. I want more so I can help more people. But right now, I got to help myself to get to the point. And then once I get there, I'm going to take all my energy and time and just share it because I love to see people happy. I love to see people who may feel defeated because they had the naysayers around them telling them what they couldn't do, or the ones who want to control you and allow you only to get but so far, but they want to get the benefit of what you're doing. I love to put a light in people. Now, I'm not saying I'm somebody who's going to lay hands on you and make you come alive, but if I can inspire you in any kind of way, then that's what I do. And this is why I haven't gone through every step of what I'm doing. You read between the lines, you know, but some people would take it the wrong way, and I don't want it to be that way. You know, I want it to be something where you can draw inspiration from it because, like I said, this is just the beginning. I have so many things. It's almost like me getting ready next month to celebrate my 59th birthday. It's almost like I'm not going to say I was held back, but I was made to stay in the class of life for a long time and go through some very harsh, emotional, very disappointing situations, very tough situations, situations that would have broken other people and almost broke me. There's some flies around here, I guess. Guess I'm smelling. No, I'm clean. But now I can be pushed to the front real fast because of what I've been through and not having the fear. Never really had it, just apprehension because, you know, you see people make misjudgments and mistakes. And so that's why with every move that I make, I try to think it out and have a strategy, you know, and a plan B, a plan C, a plan D. And there have been people who have tried to get in my way and throw a, you know, a wrench, monkey wrench, which I shouldn't say that, monkey wrench. I got to get out of this. That's reactionary, just a wrench. Because you all know what monkey wrench means, right? Jack Johnson, the heavyweight champion of the world, at the turn of the, well, not at the turn of the century, but early in the century, last century, 20th century, he made the wrench. And they didn't like the fact that a black man made something that was so fundamental and so necessary. So they call it a monkey wrench. So I take that back. You know, sometimes with the English language, we get to see, we say things sometimes that, you know, it's just habit. So I'm going to correct it and explain why so everybody else can learn. And I might say it again, you know, but that's growth. You have to just repetitiously, you know, learn things over and over and plant these things, you know, plant these things into your mind. Because so many of us, our minds are messed up that we're like that bird that lives in a cage. The cage door is open and the window's open, but we don't want to fly out of the cage and fly out of the window because there's a couple of seeds in that cage. So we're afraid to leave the cage because, oh, I know there's not going to be any seeds laid out there for me to eat. But what happens is that when you're in that cage, you're missing out on all that's out there over in the abundance of it all. I think back to a lot of the people that I know that have great talents and abilities, but they had that cage mentality, like those who have told me what I can't do. So if I sat there and believed them, I would be in that reality. Like I used to be working in the jail. And then after that, I was working driving the bus. And I was up and down and up and down and up and down. I could tell you on a Tuesday, around this corner, it 12:35 in the afternoon, there's going to be a woman. She's 70 years old, but she's going to have red stilettos on and a yellow mini skirt. You know what I mean? And we turn the corner, boom. I knew the rhythms of the neighborhood so much. And I saw on the faces of many of the people, and it's not just Orlando, that's where I was living. I was driving the bus. I got to know so many people that I do still love and I do still keep in communication with. We just, you know, I'm sitting on this little stone and, you know, got to rearrange the butt cheeks. And I would look in the mirror, right? That little rear view mirror, not to look behind me because it's just interior on the bus, right? And the looks on the faces of the people, so defeated, so beat down, you know. And I wondered what it is that they went through that beat them down. And a lot have shared their stories with me and what they went through and the really tough stuff so many have gone through. But what I find as a common thing with them, that we're born as children, we have hope and we have enthusiasm, we're hungry for the world. We have questions to the point where we just ask questions so much, and sometimes our elders, they get annoyed. Let me go over here let me check my battery levels. Let me check my internet if it's charged up enough. Yeah, full charge. It's the phone we got to watch out for. Because this old iPhone, it wears down quick. Let me go out in the sun a little bit. I don't want to stay out too much in the sun because this iPhone will get hot and cut the stream off real quick, right? So, like I was saying, the next time we'll go down by the stream, but My spidey senses tell me, we don't want to go too far down there. We don't know what'll pop out of them bushes. Yeah, this is the part I like way back here. Way, 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 way back here. So anyway, let me light myself up a little bit. Yeah, there it is. Getting some sun. That's what I need to get some sun on my head, right? This is the Lance that you know, right? With the bald head. Excuse me. I had to take my face away from that for a second. But I would see these faces, right? And defeated, sad, exhausted. And I'm the kind of person I just wish I can help everybody. And I would try in passing, if they sat near me, to kind of say a kind word, a good word or something to inspire. And a lot of times it's almost like those set of Christmas lights. Like, okay, let's say you got them now. But we all had our dealings, most of us had our dealings with Christmas lights before we came into this life of awareness. And we all know those Christmas lights that either you bought some or, low battery. Okay, this is what I'm gonna have to do. I'm not gonna cut it, but I'm gonna take the headphones, these headphones, they sound good because the microphone is right here. If I take this out and plug it in, the sound may sound a little muffled. It's not gonna sound as clear. So I don't know if I can leave it, stop the stream, come back, or just continue with the stream with the muffled sound. I'm gonna talk for a few more minutes down here. But this is the thing. Those Christmas lights, you'd plug it in when it had a short, and it would blink at you, blink, 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 but it would never work all the way. And so this is what I would notice with people. You feed them a little positivity, you feed them a little joke, you make them feel a part of something, even though the commute might be 15 minutes or an hour. You make them feel loved. You make them feel like they belong. How are you? I'm glad to see you today. And you know they're going through stuff, but they might not have that thing in their life. And after a while, they warm up to you and they tell you the challenges and whatever way. And lots of times they're holding things in their head from the past. And there may be something going on in the present, but it's like they're looping over things that and their esteem gets hit. And they begin to internalize this thing and feel as though they can't do anything, that this life that I have is it, that this reality that I have is it. And I learned from that because what's to stop you from doing and going after your visions and your dreams? What's to stop you? What's to stop you from saying, you know what? I want to live in Singapore. Not that I want to live in Singapore. I'm just saying, wherever you want to go, there's a way to do it. What you do for a living, from something that may be great and something high on an intellectual scale to something like cleaning a toilet. You could be needed in another part of the world. There's so many ways, and our thoughts supersede our reality. This is what I know. I'm an artist, and I see a blank canvas. And yes, when our work is completed out here, I will be doing full paintings, 4 or 5 feet wide, 6 feet tall. You know the big ones that you have at the mall? This is me projecting. And that's what I had in my heart before I even came here. I said I want to live like this and whatever, pennies on the dollar. Why stay to me somewhere where you're paying all this money and you can't even be there to enjoy it because you got to be somewhere working 2 jobs? Why not have it where you ain't got to pay nobody nothing after you pay it out and you got free time, you ain't got nothing hanging over your head. Now you can pursue cultivating the seeds of greatness inside of you. It burned me, but I had to go through it. Being on a job, driving around through International Drive when I did the 8 route in Orlando, and you see all the tourists, and not that I want to be down there, but they're enjoying themselves. But I'm sitting here on the bus, not mad at anybody. I said, how do I get from point A to point B? Because there are many other bus drivers like, well, you know, Lance, if you do 30 years, I'm like, what? Do you know how old I am? I'm not as young as maybe you might think, you know? So you are an artist. You have to understand you create your reality, whatever it is you want. What if I listen to those jokers who said I couldn't get a mortgage? I don't need a mortgage, damn it. You got to be shrewd. And I ain't rich. I'm not going to let anybody get between me and my head that the Creator gave me and the seeds of greatness. There may be obstacles, but you surmount them because you're a champion. You're put here to show the principle of going over the obstacles put in front of you. Don't punk out. You might be tired sometime. You might cry sometime. You might feel weak. You might feel alone sometime. But if you can see it and hear, you can get it. And let me tell you something, it hasn't been easy. It has not been easy. I'm not going to say, oh, it was just so easy. It seemed that way because when I was going through the fiery furnace, most didn't know about it. Most didn't know about it. See? Oh, yes, yes. Scrappa Dapper TV. What's up? Wow. Everybody's here. I'm going to have to, and I want to let you know that I need to get out of the sun because this iPhone is going to overheat. It's feeling hot. I don't want to end the stream, but the battery's low. I'm going to connect it up to my whatchamacallit. Give you a little view of what I'm seeing here. Yes, yes. I'm going to take this. Whoo, the sun was making me talk there. The sun always does that to me. I don't even know what time it is. See, it's a timeless existence. See, I always keep my whatchamacallit with me all the time. If nobody has power, old Scurv has power. As far as backing up on the with the electricity here. I got the power. Now the sound is going to diminish greatly. Let me know how it sounds. I want to plug my little lightning thingy in here. And I have a couple here. So maybe it's not the sound. But now you're hearing it from me with the phone. You can take these out. Just let me know. Meow. We got to talk. We got to do a part 2 and 3 and 4. Whenever you're ready. Much love to you and how you are so strong. Joseph Harden. Yes. What's our song there, Joseph? Tell the world. Ooh, Lord, am I trouble so hard? Ooh, Lord, am I trouble so hard? Don't nobody know my troubles but God. Yes. My screen's getting crazy over here. I'm trying to see the comments that came before. So don't think I'm ignoring you, but this screen is so let me know how the sound. So if it's muffled, I need to take this case off of it. You know, let me see something here. Yeah. Excuse me if I didn't address you, because on this screen with all this stuff going on, it's hard to see. Oh yeah. I'd like to get a dog and some cats and some peacocks. There are a lot of peacocks out there. Peacocks are beautiful. They look like they're moonwalking forward, and they got that long tail going out. But Mr. Skirt wants some peacocks. I just let them roam all over. Why am I not working with her? Because the work that I did is already done, and what you see here is only part of what we've done all morning. And when she comes later on, because I'm going to have to leave before her and do the show and do. Okay, you can't hear me. Okay. Let me just see where I'm going to sign here. Let me see. Oh yeah, this thing's about to go out. This whole thing's about to go out. Let me see if I can. Wow, I don't want to touch the wrong thing and knock the whole thing out. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna do a little work here. Gotta take off the case. Handheld device here. I'm not touching the phone. Now I gotta get this thing off. Okay, let's pull this out. Okay, good. I'm back. Yeah. Ooh, Lord, am I trouble so hard? Now I'm not making fun of the black people's pay. That's me and Joe's inside joke. Whoa, this phone is hot. This might cut off any second, so if it does, I will come back. Maybe not right away. I gotta really get ready to head out of here. And I gotta handle some business. See, all work is not physical work. I'm trying to turn the sound up. It should sound a little better. Man, they try to drop porn in here already. You know, I can block them. Boom, there it is. All right. Yeah, Natural Blues. I can't hear that song, brother, when I think about you. Oh man, but yeah, not to make fun of the woman who sung that version. But I see so many people that have allowed themselves to become defeated, and I'm not saying there's something wrong with them when they do, because this night can be very, very. I don't know if you can hear me. Remember, this might cut off any second now, right? But I'm not saying there's anything wrong with them. They just haven't been taught on how to deal in certain situations. It would make sense to put this cord back in. Make sure it's getting this. Just make sure. Well, better be. I'm afraid to turn this on. Hope rice. The only rice I F's with. That's right. No more white rice. No more brown rice. No more black rice. No more seasoned rice. No, it's only hope rice, y'all. That's the only rice when you're on this platform you're supposed to mess with. Yeah, it reminds me of both of us working late night at Links. You was the driver, me is pulling money off the bus as a vote guy. Okay, you can't hear anything right now, right? Okay. Maybe you can hear it now. I put the cord in the charger. But you're right. You're right, Joseph. Man, when I turn that cord on the bus and I see you, even though I had 11 hours to work that day and I might have been a little fatigued, you'd add me up. You know, you bust out. Ooh, Lord, am I in trouble? I'm looking back like something's behind me. Yeah, but it's those moments that you have and you share with individuals, whether you're going through stuff. I'm not here to this thing. You know, Sister Hope, let me know if you can hear me now, because I can't charge it. If I charge it, it's gonna knock the sound out. That's crazy. You know, I had a dual thing, but that never really works. But I love you. I love you, Hope Rice. Okay, sound and video is off. So yeah, who else has the same issue with the sound and video being off? You know, I know sometimes it takes a while for the comments to come through. But it is sunny out here. I just happen to be between a couple of palm trees, coconut, whatever. I don't know what kind of tree this is. You know, I just got this app. Yes, yes, Queen Marat. Always inspirational. Always. That's what we share. But when it comes time to people that we have to spank, we spank them. We have to, you know. But for me, it's all about being transparent and being straight up, because there's a lot of people, a lot of naysayers out there running their mouths, and I can explain anything clearly and concisely in a way where anybody would understand, you know, because there are people, like I say, I wish everybody the best, and I wish it's echoing really bad. Okay, yeah. The phone is overheating, it's cooking, it feels like a daggone scrambled egg flying up the skillet. It's okay. So I'm gonna go because the phone is wearing down. I gotta charge it up, and it's echoing. Even my internet is getting hot. So I'm gonna yeah. Oh, okay. Let me see. Oh, Joseph, thank you, man. Thank you. It's always love for me to you and to everybody here. I'm gonna end this right now because it's kind of messing up, and I want you yeah, because I would do the parody. Yeah, no matter how bad it was. Yeah, we got to get on there. But listen, Joseph, we got to get on. You call up and we do a little, because you know Joseph is a heck of a comedian, right? And when we get together and start vibing and start bugging out, we just feed off each other's energy, and it's fun. So you got to come on, man. Even if it's tonight, you know. Tonight for me, I'm 5 hours ahead of you. So whatever night you can, let's go on this vibe and have some fun. Yes. Thank you, Hope. Thank you. I'm gonna end this now because I know the sound is messing up. But I've been on here for what, 59 minutes and 59 seconds. Wow. Actually, an hour. Not bad. For 10 o'clock, I gotta be back down by the crib, the temporary crib, and we'll do our show. We're gonna be wild. Zenobia, yes. Okay, good. That's right. Thank you, Indigo King. This thing is gonna cut off any second, but just know that it's not me. I talk for 3-4 hours, and you know how I mean. I talk in my sleep. I gotta start recording put on a recorder next to my bed so when I start talking psycho babble, you can see how crazy I get. But anyway, let me take this walk up the hill, and I soon have to get out of here. I'm gonna check on these guys, and like I said, we're gonna do the Rise and show later on. And everything is gonna be good. Yeah, it's an amazing view. If you look earlier on, you saw the view, and like I said, you can't see it from here because of all the trees that are in front of us. If I got up on that top balcony, which I didn't even, that was a middle balcony. If I get on the top balcony, your mind will be blown. Trust me. You know, I got jokes on that. But anyway, Sugar P, I will see you later on, and we're gonna have some fun on the Rising Show. I forgot the crazy title I made, but it's gonna basically be about the deeper aspects of sexuality, and we're gonna have fun with that one. And that's the one topic we're gonna talk on. We're gonna go all over the place wherever it flows. And we're gonna have some fun with that one. Like who was it said? Serena. She said, Lance, you always got a way of bringing something around the sex. Well, look, the flies are trying to hit my ears now. Got me flinching like I'm somebody who needs medication. Let me get out of here, y'all. And anyway, much love to you all. And let me see if I can bring some fancy stuff in here through the phone. But much love to you all. And I will see you later on. Let me hit this button. And I will see you soon.